Shit, I've broken it.
Have you? Hello. 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 Finger, watch my finger. 424 miles of range.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam, and in today's episode we've got a really cool estate to show you, and I'm actually quite excited because I do like this car. It is the brand new VW ID7 Touring. We've got Ollie.
I'm going to tell you about this car today because actually it's got a good, decent amount of miles. I'm talking over 400 miles. There are other competition out there. I think this one's quite classy. I'm going to give you an honest opinion of what it's like on the roads here in the UK. And you know what? It's got a little trick up its sleeve as well. So stay with me because I want to show you that as well.
Just to let you guys know, we release an episode every single Friday. Next week, we test out the brand new Hyundai Kona Hybrid. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode.
Inside of the ID7 Tourer, and I've got to say, I do really love that dash. It's just so out the way. The visibility is great. I can see all around the car. It feels pretty big and heavy at the moment, I'm not going to lie, but the ride is smooth. And I love that you've got the DCC on this so you can change all your different adaptive suspension levels. I think there's like 15. Now this has got the 86 kilowatt hour battery, which means 424 miles of range. Let's say that again, guys. 424 miles of range. That is insane, isn't it? That's so good. I think the highest estate kind of car, electric, I think might be the Mercedes EQS at 481 miles. But, you know, when you're looking at Mercedes, you're looking at a more expensive kind of car. This starts at 52k. So it starts at 52k. You probably get the lower 77 kilowatt hour battery, which be around 370, 380 miles of range. But still, you know, I love that this has got over 400 miles. So this one is just over £60,000 because it's got that fancy roof and whatnot. But let me know, guys, is that a bit too expensive? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's check out the boot space because there's 605 litres with the rear seats up. You put the rear seats down, it's 1,714 litres. That's bigger than most electric estate cars. And what's great as well is you've got an adjustable boot floor, so you've got a little bit of space to put your cables underneath. And again, you have another little flap you can lift up and you can chuck some extra bits in there. Some storage either side as well. This one's got a little bit of netting. What do you guys think? Is that enough space for you? But does it have a frunk? No. So this will do 0 to 62 in 6.7 seconds, which is pretty quick for an estate car, wouldn't you say? I've got a number of drive modes here that I can go through. Again, I mentioned it earlier, it's been spec'd with the DCC. So when I click the individual, I've got 15 different modes that I can play with to soften or stiffen the suspension, change the steering into different harshness and lighter. You've got sport and so forth. Pressing sport, I'm in sport mode. Let's see what the difference is. Slowing up just a little bit, and then I just want to give it a poke. That's quite instant as well. Not mega head thrashery the way I like it, but steering. That's just a lane keep assist. I was going, that's pretty tight, pretty stiff even. I tell you what though, it can half move. Whoa, I think I might keep it in sport mode. Yeah, pretty impressed with the way this car drives. The transition of power, it's smooth, the way it handles on the road. Lumps and bumps, all good. Giant pothole right here, let's feel it. Didn't feel it. Let's talk about charging then with the ID7 Tourer. It's got a funky little charge port opening. Rather than lifting forward, it goes up. 200 kilowatts max charge, which means 20 to 80%, 26 minutes. It does 11 kilowatt wall box charging as well, so if you have one at home, you probably don't. That is 8 hours, so 7 hours is probably going to be over 12 hours on a 7 kilowatt wall box from 0 to full.
Right, let's talk about the exterior of this car because I actually do like the look of it and I like the colour. I used to have an estate myself, so I'm actually quite excited and maybe even considering this car. So let me turn you around. Let's start with the back. It looks a lot better at night, arguably, because of this really cool light bar that illuminates the VW sign. You love that, don't you?
I do. It's part of a pack as well. If you want the illuminated badges, something else which I'll show you inside, and the DCC, the dynamic chassis control, that's £2,100.
Nice.
But I do like, I think the car's very understated. It's not too in your face, so I find it quite executive.
It's true. Let's have a look at these wheels. They're quite nice. I like the spokes. I feel like it's a bit of a new design as well for VW. So that looks good.
Side skirt's a bit bonkers as well. Look, it got a bit,
Lovely bit of
sporty
side
vibe to it.
skirt. Lovely side skirt there. Brown the front. What are you saying about the front?
I think it's nice. Again, I think the illuminated badges just look really great, especially they pop at night time. I think they've done pretty well. I think it's going to appeal to the masses because it's nothing really you go, I don't really like this. Like now, I really like them. The more I look at them side skirts, I really like it. I think the bottom bump is good.
There's nothing offensive here. I feel like everyone is going to like the look of this car.
Talking about price with this car, I've actually found a really good car leasing deal. £262 per month. That's mad, and that is for the Pro S Match, the bigger battery one, the 434 miles of range. So £262 a month. I think it's £2,500 up front with 5,000 miles. But you can play around with the miles if you need any more. But again, it's going to up the price. But just a quick one. I actually do a few car leasing videos on our channel. So if it sounds like something you'd be interested in, then maybe consider subscribing.
Okay, moving on to the inside of this car. It's more the same on the outside. It looks fairly nice. There's a few design features that I want to show you. Let's start with the big whopper in the middle.
15 inches!
Infotainment. You don't need any more than that, do you?
I don't think so.
That is a nice statement piece in the middle. Very responsive, very clear.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's going to be happy with that. It's like a massive phone in the middle of the car.
A lot of people complain and say it's still a bit laggy. But me and Adam actually can say, you know, with the VWs that we've been in, with the new software, we haven't had any problems so far in terms of, you know, in it being too delayed or too unresponsive. It's been good so far, hasn't it?
Exactly, and it is quite easy to use. Obviously, it would be better if there was a different climate control physical button. You have to sort of touch and do all this, which we've already spoke about the buttons in the latest VWs.
In the ID3, but look, this is a tip, guys. Press that and that at the same time, and it does your heated seats.
Yes, or you could just press.
No, actually, and look, it's got ventilated seats as well, so that's pretty good.
That is good. The materials here, they're really nice and soft to touch, to be fair. Nice bit of stitching here. That's nice to look at. The suede on the door is also really nice to touch. So
also, you know this, right? Show them this. See this piano black gloss?
Yeah.
Right. Well, watch this. Because when I do this and get the lights on, way, it comes through, the ambient lighting pours through those little holes in the piano black gloss. Cool.
This little bit of speckly blue is quite nice for now. So
is it right coming through on the camera?
Let's have a look at the middle then, because this is quite a nice center console. You've got two cup holders here, a nice bit of storage here, and you've got a really nice deep cavity that you could get lost in.
Jeez, that is down there. That's pretty deep, isn't it? This is a bit annoying, to be honest with you, but we'll leave it there.
So yeah, you could put all sorts of stuff in there. You've got two USBs. Where's the phone charger?
Right there.
That's the phone charger right there.
And this comes up to about there, so if you want to...
Okay.
There's no one there. Hey, look. That's kind of like a conveyor belt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luton Airport.
Interesting. That is good. And also a little bit of space down here, which is nice to see as well. Legroom's very good in the front here. Let's talk about this. I want to know your opinion in the comments, your thoughts on this, because I quite like it.
I really, really like it. I think
Oliver really likes it.
Coming from an ID3 that we've tried and tested, and with the stick-on dashes, I like they thought, do you know what? It's a little bit more of a classy car. Let's incorporate this, integrate it into the actual dash. It's perfect. You've got augmented heads-up display as well, so that helps. But it just looks so much better. It's flush. It's in there. You've got your big 15-incher, and that's fine. But most of the time, this is brilliant. When you turn the car off, check it out. Bang in the middle, shows you your state of charge. 80%, 265 miles. Really handy,
It just
really
tells
crisp.
you all the info you need in this tiny little package that's not distracting. Show them the big feature then. I know you're itching to tell them.
Okay, so for £2,100, you can have dynamic chassis control, the illuminated lights, and this, the panoramic opaque to clear.
Right,
Opaque to clear. No,
Yeah.
that's opaque. So watch my finger, right? So this finger.
So this is a massive glass roof on this car, which is a really nice feature. I do
that,
really like it.
Yeah.
This is it when it's clouded over. What's it called? Opaque?
Yeah, opaque.
Okay, and then watch
Every day's a science day.
School day.
School day. Right, ready? I'm going to make it clear. Watch my finger. Watch my finger, because this finger
I don't like this.
I have to press and slide. There you go. Clear. Go to the thing.
Slide. Right, let me show you.
Clear.
Look at that light thing over there. Look at that light.
Yeah.
And do it.
And there you go.
There
Opaque.
we go. It's gone. Look at that.
So guys,
Wow.
I mean, what do you think? Would you spec that? I think obviously if it's a super bright sunny day and it's annoying you, then obviously you could flick it down opaque.
Let's talk about the seats. Are they comfortable?
They are comfortable.
They are comfortable.
They feel good
like
as well.
They're quite thick. They're quite bolstery, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are nice though. Nice material. Nice suede. Very soft. Very comfortable. This is cool as well. The way that
You like that?
it opens double, so you can just sort of get in there singly if you wanted to.
Yeah, so this is the Pro S match. You can get the Pro match, 2 different battery sizes. I'll talk more about that on the road, but just so you know a bit of backstory, what trim level it is.
One thing I don't like about this car is there's no door handles, so you have to just sort of touch it and pull it, but nothing moves. It's just a little touch.
So I've got Adam in the back with me in the ID7 Tourer. I want to talk about comfort levels, because so far it's been pretty plush up front, but what's it like travelling as a rear passenger? Talk, Adam.
Okay, so let's review the back seats. So start off with leg room. I think I've got quite a lot of leg room there. So, and that's with the seat in front set to a normal human size. It's not all the way forward, so that's good. Headroom, I've actually got quite a bit of headroom, so I think tall people aren't going to have too much of an issue. Visibility is really nice. I can see all the windows of the car. I can see out really easily. The seat in front of me is quite thick, like it's a chunky seat, but you can see around it, so it's not too much of an issue. You've got climate control with heated seats and some USBs down there. In the middle, you've got 2 cup holders and a little ski hatch, which is really nice to see as well. The seats themselves are really comfortable. They're a nice material and they're quite soft and leathery, so very comfortable there. A bit of ambient lighting. Overall, really nice place to be. It's nice and quiet. It's soaking up those lumps and bumps, so yeah, all good in the back.
A few other things that I picked up on which I don't really like is the VW ID3 rear button. So you have 2 buttons for your windows and you have to press it to get the rear lit up, illuminated, so then you work the backs and then press it again to work the fronts. You know what, this is over 60 grand, this car. Even if I got the bottom trim level, which is 52k, that's a little bit tacky for me. And also, right, watch this. Look, right, I'm gonna just do a maneuver here. I'm gonna put it in reverse. That's not good enough. That isn't good enough for me. Over 50 grand car, that is usable, but look how pixelated and blocky, and it's not very smooth. This one's a little bit better here on the 360 cam, and I understand you could argue and say, well, look, it's usable. It is, but when I'm thinking about that much money, I've seen cars cheaper with better tech.
Right, so that's been our episode on this ID7 Touring, and a final verdict is we both really like this car. It sort of surprised us a little bit because it is actually really nice and a really good option for, well, everyone really.
I think so. I mean, there's a number of competition out there that we spoke about in the episode. So what I want to hear from you guys is, what would you have over this VW ID7 Tourer? And you know what, there's some cracking lease deals on this as well that we spoke about in the video. So let us know in the comments what you think about the car. Throw us a like if you like the episode. Get subbed to Car Chat TV, and we will see you on the next one. If you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching. I've just popped up 2 more videos on your screen that you also may like. If you do watch one, let me know what you think.